Happy Tuesday. Hope you all are doing well. Hope everybody's doing well on this night. Let us know in chat how things are going, how kitties are going, how you are going, how life is going. You have any interesting stories to relate? Maxie, you got some nasty breath. You got some duck breath. You're quacking. I do have a few interesting stories over the last couple of days or so that I'll get to in time. Hello there, Christy. Hope you're doing well. I got a school story or two. I got a personal health story. Mr. Maximus is doing well. He didn't puke on Thursday. He didn't puke on Monday. I should say. Hello there, Bruce. Hope you're doing well. Hello there, Alfredo. Don't know who Sandra is, but hello, Sandra, if you are lurking. Dara, Connie, hello, Catitude, Debbie. Hi to one. Hi to all. No, maybe that's somebody's name. I didn't know what their name was. Interesting. All good. Christy, we're doing well for the most part. I am pretty much feeling back to normal. Yeah. As far as my sinusy stuff goes, it seems like it's for the most part back. I do have to, though, still. I've been like using my nose spray in the morning before I go to the germ factory. But beyond that, though, everything else seems like it's going well. I missed you, Mooksy. Fredo, yep, that's Mr. Maximus here. Thanks for everything that we do for the kitties, so no problem. These 9 cats are obviously well taken care of. Spoiled little monsters. And then obviously what the community does, I can't really say me, it's more so just what the community does each month. Hello there, Icon. Speaking of that, we will be donating again for the month of January, this upcoming Sunday. So I hope to see some new people and a lot of the regulars. Those normally aren't attended all that well, not surprising, but I do appreciate everybody who does show up for those donation live streams and kind of gets to see how the sausage is made, as they say, somewhat, kind of. So on a personal note, I had to have a cavity filled. Yeah, Jesse, because we're always 1 month behind, so it'll be for January. I know this is the end of February, but we're always a month behind. So like I was saying, I had to have a cavity filled yesterday, and it wasn't too bad. About a half hour or so. It's always fun when people are sticking things in your mouth, and then they ask you questions. Don't you gotta love that? You got these things in your mouth and these hands in your mouth, and they're like, "How you doing?" And they're, "I'm doing fine." You know, I just find that to be funny. Oh, right, Mr. Maximus. Yeah, Max didn't throw up yesterday. I don't really know, actually, the last time Max threw up here. Yeah, George, I did see that. I probably won't watch all of it, but I did see that, and I saw her post with Echo and Betty going down out to the UK. I'm sure that was tough for Shelly, knowing that she's, with what she does and the connection that she builds with those kitties. I want to say, what is she down to, like 5 now, maybe? 6, 5, 6, something like that. Right? Because there's what, Raven, Yoshi, Mochi, um, Lily, Bocce. Is it just those five? I think. Hey, Maxie. Like, what's up, buddy? Hello there, KK. How you doing, Kitty King? Hope you're doing well. Honey, didn't, and I might be misspeaking, and if I do, my apologies, but it didn't Honey pass away? I think. You going to kick me? Are you going to kick me? Moon. Okay. So there's six then still, I think. Yeah, it's hard to remember a lot of these kitties. My memory is terrible. But I appreciate y'all letting me know. Moon. That's right. Moon was the white kitty cat. The like little munchkin almost kind of thing, or little kitty. The little had like little short stub little legs. Oh, Maximus. Excuse me. So I don't know if this is. It's not a funny story necessarily, but it's just, man, kids. So at recess today, I wasn't there, but I was told about this from one of the second grade teachers. So they had two students, a boy and a girl. The girl apparently like tripped or fell down or something, and the boy got on top of her and started making like these, like these kind of, I'm gonna like, this is gonna be a little boy, like these kind of thrusting movements on top of the girl. And it's like, really? And then also, they licked their lips and they kissed the girl right on the forehead. Good gravy. You just never do know nowadays, do you? This has been the most interesting. I've only been in this school for like 2 years, and or not 2 years. What am I saying? 2 months, but it is like crazy. This has been like the weirdest couple of months in the school that I've ever like been into, and I still got like 4 months to go. Not Bruce. I'm sorry, George. Yes, I did look into the place, George. I don't know if I officially added them into the list. I think I did. If not, I plan on doing it. But yes, they are in. They're in the rotation, George. Yes, the Cats of San Bernardino. Jesse, yes, I can confirm that 100%. It is a struggle all day to get kids to do things. Um, there is constant talking back. There is constant redirection. Um, there is constant behavioral issues. It's Yeah. There's always something going on. Maxie, I had to come closer to you since we still got some time with you, buddy. So I got to get closer to your little butt. Well, Jesse, there's definitely some more discipline issues back in the old day. Rosemary, I work with second graders, so these are like 7 and 8 year olds. but I see it everywhere. I mean, I see it everywhere, and I see it in kindergarten up to fifth grade. You know, kindergartners they act like they act like second graders. Second graders act like fourth or fifth graders. Fourth or fifth graders act like middle school. You know, there's a big maturity. Hello there, Ruth. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. There's like a big maturity jump in some certain ways when it comes to kiddies nowadays. Again, when I do get into my I guess third channel, I will have that as a topic, my ranting ADHD channel. I definitely will be there. That'll definitely be a topic that will have multiple videos to it probably. So is everybody good, or bad? Maxie. He says, hello, humans. I hope you all are doing well. You need to give me some food. Hello there, Evan. This is Max Evan. Max is a boy. He's all man, he says. He's a manly man. George, when you were in school, you would have gotten a whooping. That's when your parents found out. I would have really gotten a whooping. For sure. Yes, George. Ugh. Yeah, you know, KK, I heard up in New York City that the new mayor there has started to hire people, like just people like residents to get out there and shovel snow for I think about like $19 an hour. Um, I guess there's a lot of snow and they don't have a lot of snow folk. Pretty crazy. Hello there, Tony. How you doing, Tony? Hope you're doing well. If you're new, big hello and welcome to you. Daria, you feeling better? Weather is just crazy. Feels like early spring. Rosemary, you're doing better, or you're doing okay, I should say. Rosemary, is Justin, I can't remember if you said Justin and Mia, if both of them were kind of having some tummy issues. Is that still going on? Linda, you're doing okay? Let me get a more dramatic shot here. Oh, Mr. Max. Hi. You want to go purr? Bruce, on Sunday, your wife was preparing to do laundry. Nini was in the machine, so she didn't see. So she added a sheet in the machine and started it. Heard a sound. Oh, goodness. Hello there, Christopher Robin. Rosemary, they're doing better. Awesome. Maxie, you going to sleepy? Hello there, Pretty and Kitty Committee. Hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you. Hopefully everything's going good. Hello there, Crazy Fingers. Oh, also one other quick thing on a personal note. So the wife and I went out to Florida on Saturday. That's why I didn't have a live on Saturday. Just to check out a few other places in Florida. We X'd out Ocala. Those who are familiar with Florida, Ocala just didn't seem to, we just didn't care for it. So we took out Ocala. And then we went to a place called Parrish. Parrish is like south of Tampa. Mostly like a subdivision city, up and coming. And we kind of, I don't know, we kind of like the vibe of that place. So if we do happen to go down to Florida, we'll probably be somewhere in the Tampa like area, or somewhere in the Orlando area. So that's what we're looking to probably wind up doing if we go to FL. Still might go to AZ to be determined, but Arizona, 9 cats, 2,000 plus miles. I'm not so sure about that, Max. Are you? I'm not so sure about that either, huh, Maxie? Parish is nice. So is Port St. Lucie. Yeah, I think we've been down to their KK. It's a little too far away, from what I remember. Um, Crazy Fingers, Lake County. Lake County is like that's by Orlando, right? Is Lake County and Orange County? I think those are like the Orlando counties or like that area, if I'm not mistaken. Crazy Fingers. A Catitude. I mean, it's colder in it's colder in North Carolina right now than Florida. We're probably in the 30s. Hello there, Steven. Hello there, Rocky. How you doing? Hello there, T. Allen. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, so it is time, Mr. Maximus. We're gonna say goodbye to Mr. Maximus. We are gonna go and check out some other cats. Stay away from Pinellas County. Too many people. Where is Pinellas County at, Catitude? Is that in the Tampa area, like North Tampa, like St. Petersburg area, or is that somewhere else? George, you're saying to go rural. No big cities for you. You'd rather be surrounded by trees and nature than. Well, that's where we are right now, George. But we also got to like be realistic because I'm gonna have to be driving to like a job and eventually a school, and I have driven a long time before for work, like an hour plus. But I'd rather not drive that far. Bruce, yeah, his hair is completely grown back. All right. We're going to leave Maximus. We're going to leave him, and we're going to go check on some other kitties. Bye, Maxie. You be a good boy. Keep the pukies out. West of Tampa, Clearwater, and St. Pete's. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to that area. It's probably too rich for us. At least for an initial move if we move out there. Hey Spence, how you doing? Come on. Back up. Back the Yoda butt up. So we got Yoda, Pandora, and Tang up on the bed. We got Kit in a tote. We got Tiny must be under a bed or in a closet. And we got Zelda's probably under the bed as well, at the moment at least. Hey, buddy. Crazy Fingers, you got a relative that lives in Haines City. What do they think about Haines City? Because Haines City, that's like south of Orlando, I think. If I'm thinking correctly. What do they think of that area? Good area, bad area, okay area? Yeah, KK, I heard that they're going to be raising rates in all of New York to pay for some stuff. Adara, it would be Florida or Arizona. Florida or Arizona. I'm from Arizona originally, so it's back home kind of thing. But I don't know. Florida though has its advantages. Hello, baby. How you doing, baby? Crazy Fingers, they enjoy the area. Is that a heavy tourist area though, Crazy Fingers, with like the Disney parks? And imagine there's a lot of tourism and not terrorists, but tourists there. Yeah, KK. Yeah, I mean, I heard. I heard they're talking about not going to get into really politics necessarily here, but they're talking about a like a 10%, I think like a 10% property tax hike out there in New York. Crazy. Hello there, Kristen. I think I'm live. T. Allen, no. I only do lives on Tuesdays, Saturdays, and occasionally on Sundays. So nothing on Wednesdays. The only time I'm going to do a Wednesday live in the near future is when we do a like a donation week again, which is scheduled for like August. The last donation was in August, and it's like a full donation week, so like a full live stream week, and we raised a lot of a lot of donation money. I think we raised like $500 that week. So we'll do that in annual, like every August or so. Are you doing a love tap there on Yoda's head? Yeah, see, Pandora doesn't really necessarily uh, put up with Yoda's stuff. How do you pay for the donation? How do you pay during that donation week? Connie, so a lot of it is just when people like do supers. So like when people do like right there, Spence did a super, a $2 super. Thank you there, Spence. So it's stuff like that, or people like I'll really promote like the PayPal more, just stuff like that. Hello, Mike. Hope you're doing well. So pretty much like that. Hello, Tranquil. I don't know if I said hello or not, Tranquil, but hello. Hope you're doing well, Tranquil. These kitties here, everybody that's in this room, Zelda, Pandora, sorry, Tang, Tiny, Kit, um, Zelda. Did I say Zelda? I don't remember who I said, but everybody's doing well in here. I don't really have anything to say about the cats that are in this room, but I'm going to come around them and get a little bit more close up with some of these kitters. You got some fleas, honey. You got the itchies. You got the air fleas. Hello there. Yeah, no one cares if you are first. I am so 2000 late. Oh, okay. Hello there. Hope you're doing well. I think we're Maria PAWS, if I remember correctly. If not, let me know. But I think that's was the name. Thank you, Penelope. Penelope. Appreciate that, Penelope. I don't know if you're new here or not, but if you are new here, that all that donation, all that super chat, it all go to cat rescues around the world. I donate all this channel money. Whatever channel money we make, it goes back to cat rescues around the world. We got about 60 of no, we got about 50 of them set up around the world. We have a few in the UK and in the general area, so I do appreciate that kindness. Danielle, how old are these cats? So Tang here, the orange kitty, he's 4. Yoda here, this goofball named Yoda, he's about 8 or so. Tiny, the other tuxedo down there, she's 4. The cat who's right here, Zelda, who's just coming up, she's 21. So she is the queen of the bunch. Pandora here is 14. The baby here is 14. Kit, she's in that tote. You can't really see her. She's about 8 or so. And then we have 2 more, Max, who is 10, and Zelda, who will be on this live stream in about maybe 15 minutes or so. She is 18. So we have an older bunch. Hi, Zeus. T. Allen, do I have any favorite nonfiction or fictional books that include cats? I really don't, T. Allen. I don't. Hello there, Blaster58. Tranquil, you got to work tonight. Well, hopefully you have a good work there. A good work there. A good night at work there, I should say. Hey, dang. I guess my wife is telling me Kit is 10. Tranquil, you get your car back? Awesome. Hey, Joseph. How you doing, Joseph? Mike, excuse me. Yes, Tang is still doing Tang-like things, unfortunately. He's still chewing on the carpet. Thankfully, it's still not terrible. But we do have to sell this house sooner than later, in the next maybe like 3 months. We don't want to have to replace the carpet again because of this one brain-celled monster. Maria Paz, you wish you could be a member. Randomly got membered by another channel once, of course. It was a cat channel. Okay. Well, I will say, I don't talk about this very often, of course, but I will say this, I will briefly mention this. I do have 4 levels of channel memberships. I have as low as 99 cents a month to $2.99 to $4.99 to $9.99. So, different months. Spence, because hopefully I'm in school for about another. I'm working, Spence, until the end of June, until about the middle of June. So I want to be able to, we want to be able to move about the time school is over. That's how we're trying to plan our move. Is, about the time school is over, we have this house sold and we're able to move out around that time. So that's what we're planning for. Hello there, Goober the Goobert. Reminds me of a goose, Goober. Hi, Zosie. What's up, baby girl? Are you looking dramatic? Now, this cat might look also sweet and innocent, but he's actually been rather growly when it comes to not getting inside of the garage. He wants to go into the garage all the time, but we don't let him. He swipes at our fingers. You got some stuff in your eye there, Tang. Hello there, is it Dan? I know it's Dan, but I'm probably saying something else. So Danazini. Hello there. T. Allen, do you ever worry about outdoor cats when the weather gets bad? I assume you do. Yeah, I mean, of course, I hope that they have a shelter or shelters or they can find a warm spot. I know there are some people in this community, T. Allen, such as Cersei, who's always so busy, they're not able to attend lives, but they always set up some like outside shelters because they have some outside kitties that they kind of take care of. I don't really see, to be honest with you, where we're at, we don't really see a ton of outside cats. We see like neighbor cats and stuff like that, but we don't see like community cats or anything like that. Let's go over to Kit since she hasn't been on at all. Hey Kit, what's up, girl? You have me on this live stream. Why? Yoda's doing well, Mike. He's doing fine. Hello there, Ryan. Well, I hope we don't have any mice in our garage, but we definitely might have some spiders and some grasshoppers. Yeah, Dara. I think Maya mentioned it, but it's just people who I have as moderators. I don't have many moderators, Dara. I only have like eight, nine, a very small moderator group. I don't really need moderators, to be honest. So I have just a few. Oh, Crazy Fingers, I appreciate you there becoming a member of Tang's crew. So you can hang with the Tangster. He can share his one brain cell with you and tell you the secrets of the Orange Cat universe. But I appreciate their becoming a member. Very kind of you. What's up, Yoda? Catitude, no comment. No comment on that. Eventually, I might, take out all the moderators. I don't know. Oh, I will need to be sending Spence, Adam, it's kind of a personal channel question and you don't need to say, but how many members do we have? Spence, I think there have been some new channel members recently and people have been upgrading. They've been able to financially do that. I want to say, and I don't include gifted memberships because most gifted memberships, they're just gifted and they drop off after the 30 days of having a gifted membership. So I think there's about 60. I want to say there's about 60 altogether, I think, that are like solid. Um, I've had members that have been like around, like Bruce, for example. I think he's been a member for like 18 months at least. To other ones, like Crazy Fingers, who just became a member, just recently. So I think there's about 60 altogether. Yoshi family, I appreciate the torch. Very kind of you. Oh, it's Mr. Chang. I'm going to get your little belly. And you're going to bite me for it. I'm going to get your belly again. Those who are new, my name is Adam, by the way. This is the Giving Paws channel, the Giving Paws channel. Yeah, the Giving Paws channel. We are a cat channel. We live with 9 cats. And we are dedicated to helping cats around the world. This community donates all of our channel money at the end of every month. We normally are able to donate about $300 to about 5 or 6 different cat rescue groups in the US, in the UK, in Australia, in Japan. I think we have a couple up in Canada. Might have one in South America, but I can't remember. So we're across the world on what we do. Hello there, Kitty Cuddles. Big hello to you if you are new. Do I fear toxoplasmosis? No, not really. I've been insane with cat poop for a long time there. Lordle Catres. So no, I do not fear that whatsoever. What I fear, I will say, Lordle, is eventually passing away and having all these cats eat me. That is what I fear. Especially Tang here, because he's been looking at my thighs recently and he says, "You probably got some good tasty thighs." And I'm like, "Tang, don't do that. It's not right." T. Allen, I'm good with 9. 9 is a good number for us. We are full. Spence, yes, probably. Like I like to say every so often, I have probably sniffed way too much, inhaled way too much cat litter, and ate way too much catnip through the decades. Oh, I know I'm getting that little belly. Let's shake the belly. Let's shake the belly. Shake the belly. Shake the belly. Telling you're confused about me shaking your belly. T. Allen, what is your weird fear? Don't bite me. Like, I don't know if he really likes it. He is digging his claws into my skin. I would not recommend this at home, folks, unless you're a professional. Oh, you're gonna shake the belly. Gonna shake the belly belly. Tickle the foot. I know, Tang. Yoda's erring. Hello there, Josephine. Say hello to Tang. He is the Orange Menace. Spence, is Lyme a problem in our state? It probably is, Spence. I think Lyme is a problem in a lot of states. But I don't like hear much about. You know what's been going on recently in our state is there's been a bit of an uptick in measles when it comes to humans. But I'm sure that there's areas in North Carolina, Spence, where Lyme disease stuff like that is an issue. And I'm sure there are ticks out where we live. We do live kind of in the country, but I have not. I think I maybe seen one tick like on our screen porch, but that's it. We don't. We haven't really have or ever had any tick issues with these kitties. I've had more tick issues. I've had like 3 or 4 ticks on me when I've been doing things outside. That I got to get like a pair of tweezers, and I got to pull them off me. So that's fun. All right, what time do we got? 37 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna hang out here for a few more minutes, and then we are gonna head downstairs and go hang out with Miss Rosemary. Danielle, as always, I appreciate the kind the kind donation. That'll obviously help when the time comes again. Very kind as always, there, Danielle. KK, is a deer tick bigger than like, I guess, a normal tick? Is that a bigger, like, kind of tick? Hi, Yoda. Hey, buddy. Now, Yoda, don't bother the baby. You know she doesn't like you. Sven, so you currently, or have you had Lyme disease? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, of course. I mean, I'm assuming you might have, if the way you're putting that in chat. George, so deer ticks are the size of the period at the end of the sentence. At the end of the sentence, they are tiny. Okay, that is very tiny then. Are you still having issues with that, Spence? I've heard that Lyme disease can cause like very excuse me, like long lasting like issues, or can carry, you know, if it like turns into something, it can be problematic for the lifetime or for a while. Yoda, climb that wall. I don't want to give out bad information, T. Allen, but if I'm thinking correctly, Lyme disease is a disease that you can get from an infected tick. Is that correct, Spence, or anybody else who've had that? The tick like is infected and it gets into your bloodstream. Let me know if I'm incorrect on that. Those who know. Since it took a long time to be diagnosed, and you do have problems with it. Okay. It had to be frustrating, Spence. Not knowing what's going on and not, excuse me, like wondering like what's going on. 4 months it took. Wow, that is a long time. Hello there, Melanie. Melanie Moonshake. Hope you're doing well. Oh, not going to put that in your face, Yoda. All right. We're going to wrap up time with these guys. We're going to head down to see Miss Rosemary. So we will say goodbye to Zelda, the goofball, the baby, Mr. Tang. Mr. Tang. We're going to say goodbye to Mr. Tang. Ooh. And Pandora. I don't know where Tiny is. I don't feel like trying to get under the bed. Yoda, this is yours. Be well. You going to be well? Are you going to behave? Probably not, huh? All right. KK, technically nobody tumbled down the stairs. You're referring to that short. And I had to save Tiny. So I just picked her up. This is obviously not an uncommon look. Now, those who might be like just strolling into this live stream sees Rosemary on the counter and has an issue, just let me know in chat. But yeah, she is by her pan and she is by her potatoes. The best both worlds for her. In case anybody is new and they are wondering why do you have this cat on the stove, well, I don't know. She likes warm places. Obviously, also, just to head anybody off, if they're going to say, ooh, you have a cat on here, they're not allowed to be on the stove. Ew, it's terrible. Well, one, you can just clean your house and you'll be okay. Hello there, Melissa. Your kitties always get on the counter? Yeah. I mean, my advice is if you don't want cats on a countertop, then, well, I guess probably the best advice is don't have a kitty in your life because they will get on the countertops. You might think they don't, but when you go to bed, they're going to be up there and they're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff you may not like. You going to get into that pan? I know you're thinking about it. No, you're just gonna plop. Oh. All right, honey. Let me get you a little bit closer. You can see she's got a little bit of... Is that pumpkin on your nose, honey?
Yes.
So apparently, I guess she's got some pumpkin on her face. And she got her pumpkin maybe this morning or the last morning or so. But she does love her potatoes over there. She loves potato chips, potatoes in the pots. However, other potatoes, what, like fries? Those are kind of potatoes, right? I think. What are you laughing for over there? Aren't potatoes fries?
Yes, but you sound so confused when you said it.
Oh, well, I'm always confused. Don't think. Thank you for that gift. TL and your friend's cat used to lay on a, I don't know what it's called, but she kept laying on it to keep warm, but I think they kept stopping her so she couldn't catch the house on fire. Oh. Well, it's good not to have a house on fire. That's an important thing. Maria, your mother-in-law doesn't want your 8 on her counter. Little does she know. Hello there, Locomotion. Please no cook catto. No, we don't cook cattos on this channel. We save cattos there, Locomotion. Bruce, the thing is, I'm not really on any medicine. That's just my natural talent of being goofy, I suppose. Locomotion, you're welcome. No, Crazy Fingers. She doesn't really do much, at least with the laptop, like the house laptop, if you will. House laptop, like the normal laptop. No, she's not really a laptop cat. She is a stovetop and a sink cat. She is a kitchen cat. She has been eating better recently. I did tell people on the live stream that we had on Sunday that she had gotten down. The last time we weighed her, she got down to 4.7 pounds. She had been eating better the last maybe 3 to 5 days now. So when we weigh her again, hopefully we will get a little bit closer to that 5 pounds that we want to have her at least at 5 pounds. But we are also thinking though it's probably getting close for her to go in to do like a full blood work, like a full panel of blood work again. Excuse me, because it's been at least probably 6 months. But I don't really have anything else with her besides just that weight issue. She's doing well, like overall. Hello there, Millie Medina. Crazy Fingers, you still got a cough? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully nothing like too serious. And we'll start to go down. Hello there, Big Meanie. I'm Millie. You got three rescue kitties: Tristan, Parker, and Fox. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. I think before I'm Millie. I think you've been on a live relatively recently, like the last maybe a couple of weeks ago. So I do remember that. Christy, she's definitely. I don't know if it's love or it's just obsession more so. Thank you, though, those who have been sending the gifts, T. Allen, and don't think about the bronze medal and the floating heart. Appreciate it. Tranquil, no, it's nice to talk to some cat folks and not think about something other than work. Well, you're welcome, Tranquil. Hopefully, it has gotten your mind off of that for the time being. Miller, yeah, I think you asked me that as well last time. The whatchamacallit, the cat Egyptian goddess. Yes, I am familiar, but not like that familiar though. Crazy Fingers, your kitty had two major surgeries and the radioiodine therapy. Did that take care of the hyperthyroidism, Crazy Fingers? Rosemary has hyperthyroidism, but she's too skinny for us to take her off the medication for a few weeks for her to get the treatment. So we're just keeping her on the meds. But we did have Pandora had that as well, and she had the treatment, and it cured her hyperthyroidism. And she's been better since then. Miller, no worries. I normally have a bad short memory myself, but sometimes it goes, sometimes it's pretty good. Just depends. Yeah, it's a very high cure rate. Crazy Fingers. It's like in the 90s. It's the gold standard now. It is a little expensive, of course. It really depends on where you're at. In the state of NC, it costs about probably I think about three between like 2 and 3 thousand or so. I've heard elsewhere that like up in New York can cost up to like 4 or 5K, and that's because though they keep the cat for a longer period of time. Like in NC, they keep the cat for like 2 days just to check its radiation levels to make sure that it's safe, so you can bring the kitty home. But then you still have to like bag up and scoop the litter and keep it for like 90 days because it's still radioactive until you can get rid of it and it can go down to the dumps. But I think like in New York and other states, they keep the kitty for like 2 weeks, so the cost is so much more. Generous vet donated your cat's treatment. Awesome. That is very cool. Hello there, Cheryl. I forgot I didn't say hi to you there. I think I saw you, but I forgot to say hi. So hello, hello. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday evening here. Yeah, vet care, it can definitely be expensive. And I've had people ask, like, because of the amount of kitties that we have, what do you think about I was going to say vet insurance, whatever vet insurance was, but I meant vet insurance, pet insurance, I guess. I don't know. It's probably not really a bad idea, but it's something we have not done. And it probably is not a bad idea, though. Um, but I think there's a lot of restrictions though to it also as well. So I just don't know if it's worth it necessarily sometimes. And I think certain places there's like restrictions, like a lot of restrictions. So I don't know. George, thank you. So what I'm going to do, George, pretty much every time I make a post, especially when we're donating, I'm going to have that comment in there, that saying in there, George. I really do like that as well. It's better to adopt a senior than to let them like die in a shelter. I really do like that. Excuse me. Cheryl, you like sitting on the couch and watching something and covered by the kitties. Well, George, I wish I could take credit for it, but it's something I found online. I can come up with some pretty different, kind of like memorable sayings and catchphrases, but that one, that's completely, it's somebody else's. But I really do like it though, and I think it fits in well with what this channel is about. Part of one of our core messages. That and the whole, adopt, don't shop kind of thing as well. Putting cat breeders out of business. Rosie, you're looking a little psychotic here with your little eyeballs. Here we go. Hey, Clifford. Clifford, now can you tell me why you made that comment? Why is it all in caps? I mean, you sound a little angry there, my buddy. Now, don't anybody worry about Clifford. I'll take care of Clifford if Clifford stays around. He probably won't. Most don't. Most say something and then they leave. So we'll see. We'll see if Clifford stays or not. Hello there, Bishop. Hello there, Kevin. I wouldn't say it's troll time, Kevin. It's just somebody trying to make trying to get some attention. I'll engage, but I don't think Clifford's gonna stay here. People normally never do. They say something and then they run away. They like laugh to themselves, which I find kind of funny. Hello there, John. How you doing? Anyways, on that note, Clifford, are you gone? Calling you once, calling you twice, and you're gone, I guess. Oh well. Anyways, we are gonna start to wrap things up here. But obviously say my three things though. Most of you probably know this by heart, or probably know what I'm gonna say. Hello there, Baker the Slug. Number one, adopt, don't shop. Let's put those cat breeders out of business. Number two, if you are thinking of adopting, try to adopt a senior cat, an older cat, a special needs cat. If you financially, emotionally, and all that stuff can support them, of course. And number three, always advocate for your felines. Always advocate for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Speak up for them. They are your voice, or you are their voice. They, cannot communicate with us. Even though they do communicate, us humans are usually too dumb to figure out what they're saying, myself included, I will say, more often than not. Gloria, yes, I do remember you. I think you were on for a little bit. I think you had Gloria, the doggy situation, right? Your mom, rescued some dogs, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Gloria. Hopefully I am remembering the right person. So, but it is nice to see you there, Gloria. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday evening, or Wednesday, maybe. So, but we are going to start to wrap up here. You're seeing Miss Rosemary. She looks like she's got a big butt in this shot, doesn't it? She's got a lot of junk here, but it's just an illusion of the camera. I wish she had all that junk there. But she's a skinny little girl. Rosie, are you just staring into the stove top? Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. I appreciate you. Well, I guess we're down to 0 now. It went up and it went down to 0. Now it's back to 32. Crazy. That's YouTube for you. But anyways, I do appreciate everybody's time hanging out here with these kitties and myself in this community. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. God bless. Take care. And hopefully we will see some of you on Saturday. And more importantly, hopefully we will see some of you on Sunday. Sunday as well for the donation. Gloria, I don't know if you heard me or not, but yes, I do remember you. You had the adoption. Your mom, I think, had like the dog rescues. I'm not sure if you heard me or not, but I am going to start to head out. Well, no, I already said that. I am going to head out now. So I hope you all have a good rest of your night. We will say goodbye, Miss Rosie. You like goodbye, people. Don't make fun of my nose. It's dirty. All right, bye all. Thank you, George. Appreciate it. Oh, Michelle, awesome. You've been a member for 15 months. Crazy. Crazy how time goes by. Bye, Michelle. Thank you for that milestone chat.